Mario Kart 7, one of the most forgettable Mario Karts. Well, it's in between one of the best Mario Karts on the Wii and one of the best Mario Karts on the Switch. Mario Kart 7 is like that middle child that nobody cares about. But Mario Kart 7 has had some pretty good tracks. So, I decided to go to my basement, go to my then go to my box and get my 3DS out with my copy of Mario Kart 7 and decided to rank every single track from worst to best. Starting off as the worst Mario Kart 7 track, we have the first Mario Kart 7 track, Toad Circuit. It's just a generic track, you know. You go in an A, you drive on a bridge, go under that bridge, go in a tunnel, and then there's a crowd. Pretty generic, pretty generic. But I hate this track. Mario Kart 8 has ruined this track for me. The fact that it was remade in the DLC made me angry. You could have chosen so many other different Mario Kart 7 tracks, but you had to choose this track. This is the reason I have Toad Circuit at the worst Mario Kart 7 track. Now, as the worst Mario Kart 7 retro track, I have GBA Bowser Castle 1. Unlike Bowser's other castles, Bowser Castle 2 is pretty fun because it has all these jumps and stuff. And has guardrails and you have to drive on a fence. Mario Kart Wii's version of Bowser Circuit 3 is fun because it is fun. I like it. Bowser Castle 4, I have never played it because I've never played Mario Kart Super Circuit. But this track is the most boring of the four. You just drive in a straight line, and you gotta go right. You gotta turn right 6 times, I think. Yeah, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you gotta go 8 times, but like, it's still one of the boringest Mario Kart tracks. Moving on to the Mario Kart 7 tracks that I don't really hate, but I just think are forgettable. Starting off with Cheep Lagoon. It's your generic, underwater track. You go under under a lagoon. You come out of a cave. You get to glide. You know how it is. It's too generic. It's just so generic that they should have called this generic lagoon. But it doesn't stand out compared to other tracks. Same here with Daisy Hills. Wow. The Mushroom Cup is really not doing too good right now. With 3 of its 4 tracks being in the bottom 5. Now, Cheep Lagoon and Daisy Hills aren't bad tracks. This is not a bad track. It's just a generic track. They don't stand out. But this is a pretty decent track. It shows off the gliding mechanic, and that's pretty much all I can say about it. There's balloons. Neo Bowser City. Or I think the Europeans would call it Koopa City, which is lame. This track is pretty unique. I do like it. But the rain mixed with the physics, I don't like. I mean, this track could have been had the potential to be so futuristic, but the fact that it's just raining doesn't really show much. I mean, like, what are you supposed to? What are you showing us? What are you showing our kids, Nintendo? Are you showing that the future is gonna be sad? Well, considering this game came out in 2011, they weren't that wrong. But that doesn't mean we have futuristic cars flying everywhere with blimps. But the fact that this track is named after Bowser is really confusing. I mean, why would you have it named after Bowser? You could have had it named after Metal Mario, who's like metal. He's a robot. He could have been from the future, or Shy Guy, who looks like from the future. This could have been Neo Shy Guy City. Now, this is where I start to piss some people off. Run the Plant Slide, it's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best, but like, again, it's your generic underwater track. I, I'm not really a fan of underwater tracks, which is why I don't really like Piranha Plant Slide. And the fact that it was remade in Mario Kart 8 made me question my life for a few 2 hours. But it's a pretty fun track. I like how you go through some sewers. I don't see Pennywise anywhere, but like, sure. And it's just pretty good. Now, the second worst Mario Kart 7 retro track is Luigi Raceway. And I'm just gonna tell you guys right now, this is not a bad track. It's just a generic track. You know, you drive through a tunnel, it looks like an A, there's a Luigi hot air balloon with Luigi's face on it, and it's a pretty fun track, but it's just pretty forgettable compared to other tracks that we talk about later in this list. And well, yeah. No, please, Twitter, please, no, please don't cancel me. Listen, I can explain myself. So, Kalimari Desert, back before last month, Kalimari Desert was a generic Mario Kart track. It had a unique mechanic where there would be a train passing by, which I do like. In Mario Kart 7, there were two trains to make it a little bit more challenging. It didn't make it any more challenging. It just made it more annoying. And there were also gliders that you don't have to wait. Don't wait, just go on a glider. So yeah, but the reason it's this low is because of Mario Kart 8. With Mario Kart 8 announcing Kalimari Desert in its DLC, they changed up that track a bunch. Like for example, they literally changed the track mid race so that you could drive on the train tracks while avoiding the train. This makes the train an actual threat in that game, and it makes the Kalimari Desert in Mario Kart 7 and the original Mario Kart 64 just seem boring. DK Pass, you know how it be. DK Pass, it's your generic snow track, but it's also a mountain track, and not to mention, it's a DK track. Wow, a lot of DK tracks have been in the snow or in the mountain. You don't believe me? Okay, here we go. DK Mountain, DK Pass, DK Summit, Mount. Okay, maybe not Mount Wario, but you know what I'm talking about. Out of the 8 Mario Karts, 3 of them have added DK Snow or Mountain Track. But this one is no exception. It doesn't really do much. Like, it's not really much of an improvement. It's just remade in higher quality HD. Not really HD, but you know what I mean. And well, yeah. DK Jungle, everyone's favorite. Who does who doesn't love me some DK? What the? This DK Jungle. This DK Jungle. You know how it is. It's a generic it's actually a DK track. It's not a mountain. That's pretty cool. That's why I like this track more than DK Pass. There's a big banana statue, and well, there's not much to say. You can glide. I don't really play the Donkey Kong games, so I don't really understand this track, but I do like it. Now, speaking of DK tracks, everyone's favorite DK counterpart, a dinosaur, and no exception with Dino Jungle. This is a pretty cool track from Mario Kart Double Dash. But the thing is, it's not generic, but like it's pretty fun, and it really does stand out. It does deserve this placement. You get to drive next to a dinosaur, go into a cave. There's some geysers, there's some bridges, and then There's the one dinosaur, the highlight of the track, a singular blue dinosaur with a horn. I don't know if that thing is a T-Rex or like a prehistoric ancestor of Yoshi, but it's a pretty cool track. Alright, here's where the hate starts to pile up again. Music Park, it's good. It's just not the best Mario Kart track, and I'm tired of pretending that it is. Like, it's just okay. It's nothing else but okay. Like, it really, in reality, it's just okay. But it is pretty creative. When you drive on the pianos or the xylophone, it does make music. Even when you jump on the drums, it makes music, which I do enjoy. But the thing is, with DK Jungle 2, the fact that these two tracks were also ported over or remade in Mario Kart 8, and me just non-stop playing them, have also like I've kind of grown tired of them. So that's kind of why. But yeah. What's this? A Rainbow Road? Not in second place? Oh, but it doesn't matter because that's SNES Rainbow Roads. Now, it does have pretty good music. I do like its part, but like, it's just a generic Mario Kart track. You know, it's the first Rainbow Road. It's the first time of many they remake this Rainbow Road. But yeah, it's a pretty cool track. It's pretty generic for an SNES track, which I respect it. Rosalina's Ice World. Now we're getting into the tracks that I do very much like, and I think that are great tracks. Starting off with Rosalina's Ice World. Now, I don't know why you wouldn't just make a space station track, but an ice world is pretty cool. They did need an excuse. They did not have an ice track before this, so it's pretty cool that they named it after Rosalina. But I don't think it fit. It's just you just drive into some ice. You drive in an ice lake. Then you go into a cave, and then you come right out. It's yeah, cool, I guess. But like, if you compare this track to DK Pass or Sherbet Land, Snowland, all those other tracks, they're pretty generic. Now, this is one of my favorite Super Mario Kart tracks. Super Mario Circuit 2 is one of my favorite Mario Kart tracks in the SNES world. It's because of the big jump, and the fact replaying this 20 minutes ago, like, it was such a fun track to play on. It was really satisfying going off the ramp and taking the cool shortcut. That was just satisfying. But other than that, it's just a Mario Circuit track, and with SNES tracks, they can only go so far. Koopa Cape. It's cool. I do like it. It still is at the bottom of the 4 Mario Kart Wii tracks that were introduced, but that's because, honestly, not only did Mario Kart 7 not do much to change Koopa Cape, but the one change it did, actually, I think, in my opinion, made it worse. Now, in the original, you would go down into an underwater pipe where there would be a little river stream, and you can use that river stream to go faster. But you would also have to dodge the electric spinny thing to knock it shock, so it'd be kind of a high risk, high reward thing. In Mario Kart 7, they just went with, hey, you know how we have that underwater mechanic? Oh yeah, we have an underwater mechanic. What if we just ruin Mario Kart Wii's Koopa Cape with it? And they'd be like, sir, you can't do that. People will love Mario Kart Wii. People will love Mario Koopa Cape, and they'll think this is ruined. They'll be like, I don't care, I'm the president, I can do whatever I want. And then the guy would be like, okay, sir, well, we'll do it. And they made Koopa Cape for Mario Kart 7. That's basically what was going on in their heads when they made it. Now, unlike Koopa Cape, Maple Treeway is the exact same. You want me to recreate it? Hey, Smithers, remember that time where in Mario Kart 3 where we had that big jumping thing that goes up and down at the end of the track? Yeah, yes, sir. I remember when we had that. So a lot of people loved this. Well, you know how we have that gliding mechanic. No, you can't ruin this track like you did with Koopa Cape. What if? No, please. What if we replaced it with a glider ramp? And then everyone quit on the spot, so he had to do it himself, and thus giving us Mario Kart 7's Maple Treeway. This track, okay, this is one of the worst tracks in Mario Kart 64. But this is one of the best tracks in Mario Kart 7. This track is just so satisfying to do. Like, you know that part where you gotta take the shortcut? You gotta use a mushroom, then you gotta jump into a ramp, and then you get to go into the cave, and if you fail, you don't die, you actually just get to go underwater, which is pretty fun for a beach. While most ramps remain the same as they did in Mario Kart 64, some ramps were actually replaced with glider ramps, which, unlike Maple Treeway, I think they did a better job with this. But considering it still is a 64 track, it can only make it this far. Mario Circuit. This, I think, in my opinion, is the only Mario Circuit that I think competes with Mario Kart DS and Mario Circuit. What? Sorry, what? Sorry, did you say you don't remember Mario Kart DS having a Mario Circuit? Well, that is just awful. You deserve to die. Not really. I love you guys all, but I love all 22 of my subscribers. But don't die, please. I don't want to lose subscribers. This is one of the more creative Mario circuits, because you get to drive through Peach's castle, which is something you surprisingly never do in any of the Mario circuits, and you get to drive through a pipe, which is totally original. Nowhere else do you see this. And you also get to bounce on the mushroom, which again is actually original, but it's also in a Mario circuit, so that's probably why. But again, with it being a Mario circuit, you can't give it anything higher than this. Guy Bazzar. Coming back from Mario Kart 8, this Guy Bazzar is the first track I actually played from Mario Kart 7 in a while. This track is actually really fun. I especially love the end where you get to jump off into like some fireworks show. There's a cool shortcut where you get to like drive into a town, like a small bit of the towns. And would you consider this a desert track? Because if this is a desert track, this beats Drive Ruins by a freaking Sorry, I forgot. By a freaking mile or a kilometer. But yeah, this is the best Shy Guy track ever. I think it might even beat Shy Guy Falls from the Wii U. Luigi's bro, this is Luigi's bro. This track got such a major improvement. It got done dirty in DS, but in 7 it's just so good. You know that mud part? Yeah, it's kind of optional now that there's gliding ramps. Now the mansion doesn't really change much. Again, it's a remake. It's not an actual original track, but again, it still is a pretty fun track, and you cannot change my mind about it. Coconut Mall. I like this. I actually do like this track. In Mario Kart Wii, I didn't really like how at the end of the mall you would just do a big jump and then you would just fall immediately into the floor. In Mario Kart 7, they were replaced with glider ramps, which I do think is way better. But the fact that was the only thing Mario Kart 7 changed about Coconut Mall kind of shows how it's just it's just really similar to the Wii version, and it doesn't have Wii's physics, so it's not as fun, but I still do like this track. Bowser's Castle, again, one of the more underrated Bowser Castles. This is actually a pretty creative track. You get to go through. You start off going through two separate paths. You can either go up or go down. I usually go up for the first lap and then just go down for the other two laps. But it doesn't matter considering you just reconnect. Then you get to go through a barrel. I don't know what a barrel's doing in a Bowser Castle, but you don't even have to go through the barrel. You can just go over it. And then you get to go into a pool of lava, literally. And then you just take some mountain. You just drive on a mountain and then glide back. So again, not as creative as Mario Kart DS, but it still is pretty fun. This is one of the best Mario Kart Wii tracks, and the fact that it was recreated into Mario Kart 7 made it really fun. Now, good job. Now here's what happened with Mario Kart Wii's Mushroom Gorge. They, unlike Koopa Cape and Maple Treeway, they decided, hey, so you know how the last two tracks have been really boring and how people hate them. Well, what if we made Mushroom Gorge really fun? And then all the employees were like, wow, really? Why would you make Mushroom Gorge fun when how are you gonna make them fun if you've already ruined the other tracks? And like, they don't care about it. I'm the president, remember? And so they decided to add a blue mushroom on the left path, which makes it even more satisfying to take that path now. And well, yeah. Coming in at our next spot is going to be Rock Mountain. Now this again is a really fun track, and remember how I said Daisy Hills really shows off the gliding mechanic? In Rock Mountain, that mechanic really shines. I liked how you got to drive through a cave, and then you just come out of the cave and just go flying, boom, just like that. Wow, so creative. Wow. But other than that, it's really cool. Then, once you reach the floor, 3 seconds later, you're just like, oh yeah, it's driving cool. The gliding part's over. No, it's not. It's not done. You're not done, baby. You get to glide off a second glider ramp. I don't know why I'm going so insane, but this track is just so ballin' that I love it. Then drive off, then you glide, and not only that, you get to go into anti-gravity and just go at 90. You know how in Mario Kart 64 and Mario Kart Wii's Rainbow Road, they're going down a 90-degree angle? Well, that's in Mario Kart 7, you do the opposite. You got to go up. And that part is really just like my least favorite part, but like, it's still fun. Now, funny story about this track. I didn't know it existed until 2016. I got this game when it came out. Yeah, I never knew this track existed. I heard so many people saying that their favorite track was, oh, my favorite track is Rock Mountain. I'm like, what Mario Kart is that from? And it's like, Mario Kart 7. And then I'd be like, idiot, that's not a real track. And then they showed me evidence and proof of it, and I just refused to believe it. Till 2016 came around. I realized it existed, and then I went back to that guy, and I'm like, hey, so remember that time I almost fought you for saying that Rock Mountain wasn't a real track? I mean, sorry, was a Mario Kart Wii track and didn't exist in a Mario Kart 7? Yeah, I guess I was wrong. I don't talk to that guy anymore. Yeah. Coming in at lucky number 7, we got Wuhu Island Loop, or I like to call it Wuhu Loop because it's basically San Francisco. You get to go drive on the bridge, which is totally not the Golden State Bridge. You get to drive, you get to go, I don't know why I'm really sorry. I just feel so energetic today. I have no idea why. Probably because it's Friday night. But like, I don't know. But yeah, you get to drive through, and then there's also a shortcut you can take, which makes you fly up into the air, and you're like, wow, so cool, whoa. And if you stay on the ground like a normal person, you have to avoid the cars, you know, not the cars from Pixar, the movie Cars, but cars. But yeah, you get to also drive. Also, if you're an idiot and just actually, if you're an idiot but also a genius and fall, there's a slight chance that there's a secret shortcut which makes you fly again. And then, um, you know, driving through more grasslands, you get to drive through a mountain, yeah, etc., etc. But another reason why I like this track is because it's also only one lap, hence the name Loop. But it's actually divided into three sections, which there are only three tracks that are here, and this is the worst of them. And we're at number 7, so I wonder what the other two are going to be in. All right, number 6, we got Airship Fortress. I actually do like this track. As I said, it was originally in Mario Kart DS. It's the second to last track in Mario Kart 7. But it's pretty fun. You get to drive on an airship. You get to go down to a storage room. You get shot out of cannon, and you get to You get to go to France, and then yeah, you go all the way from France back to the airship. So yeah, pretty fun track. Waluigi Pinball. Oh no, it missed out. Number 5, it missed out. It went from 1st to 5th. Well, maybe. Oh, I just hit my funny bone. You know what? Screw this track. It's going all the way at the worst track because this track made me hit my funny bone, and now it's hurt. But in all seriousness, this track really just needed Waluigi, and the fact that Waluigi isn't in this game is kind of disappointing. So yeah, I still do like this track, but again, it just barely missed out on top 3. Luckily, it made it into top 5. The other track missing in the top 3 is also the best retro track in Mario Kart 7. Mario Kart Double Dash's Daisy Cruiser. Now, I am a big boat man. I do like boats. I love me some boats. I love me some Titanic sinking and some ships blowing up, people dying. You know how it be. But this track is actually pretty creative. I do like how it takes place inside of a cruise ship, which it's cool. There's you get to drive up some stairs. You get to go into a swimming pool, which is now underwater. You can actually go into the swimming pool. You get to go into some dining hall, but considering the captain sucks, he keeps tilting the ship back and forth. Hence why the tables are moving back and forth. Now you reach a hallway where you can choose to go either underwater for some reason, or you can just stay on the ship like a normal person. If you go underwater, you get shot out of a funnel, I think. But if you are a normal person, you just drive normally. Then you get to go near the bow of the ship, and then you take a U-turn, you're like, eee! And then you're back to where you were. Simple. Just like that. Maka Wuhu! Number 3! Now, this track, again, is the other track that has only one lap, but it's still a pretty fun track. Like, you get to see some parts from Woohoo Loop, but this time you're actually like on a big adventure. Now, you start off, kind of like Woohoo Loop, with some driving, some traffic. You get to jump over a car, not from the movie Cars, but I mean, yeah, I'll have to take some points away from that. But yeah. Then after that, you get to go into a cave. You get to go on some jumps. Then you exit the cave, and then you get to go to this big. You get to go to Disneyland. There's a big castle there. Honestly, I never understood why the castle was there. I just thought it was like Disneyland, and I would always try to just go through the castle, only to get scammed because I don't see Mickey Mouse there. So the only reason this is a number 3 is because I don't see Mickey Mouse. Like, come on, where's Mickey Mouse? But yeah, after that you get to drive on a mountain, and then you take one of the best parts of the entire track where you just glide off. Remember, it's like Rock Mountain, but like 10 times higher, and yeah, it's a pretty fun track, and it really does deserve to be in number 3 spot. Wario Shipyard. This track is one of the best tracks in the entirety of Mario Kart 7. Again, I don't know why it wasn't remade. The theme of it being like a sunken pirate ship, again with my big biasism of big boats blowing up, is still pretty cool. And I do indeed like how these go through with a drive. It's also an underwater course. This is what Cheep Lagoon wished it was. It wished it was as cool as Wario Shipyard. Big lightning, it's a storm, and well, yeah, I really do love this track. Now, for our number one spot, it would have been this, but I really didn't want to put this track in second place for the third time in a row. Rainbow Road. This is the best Mario Kart 7 track. Now, you may be asking yourselves, Atomic Quince, why is this the best Mario Kart track in Mario Kart 7? Because this, again, is the third and final track that only has one official lap, the 3 sections, and it is a big adventure. You get to drive on Saturn's rings, you get to drive on the moon, what else? There's some big chain chomps, then you go on a big tube, and then there's an asteroid, and then this is just the best Mario Kart track. This could be better. This could be one of the best Mario Kart tracks in the entire franchise. It's definitely the best Mario Kart Rainbow Road, but it could very much be the best track in the entire franchise. The fact that this is just such a big adventure, and the music too, just makes this track even better. This makes it the perfect Mario Kart track. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Sorry for not uploading as much. I've really been busy with other things. But, yeah, bye guys.